Name's Michelle Yarn. This is our Get Summer Ready event. Everything's on 5 Flex Pay. Just want to let you know that. So that's a great way to get your items home now for a fifth of the price. And then you pay them off over time every month, interest free. But I'm looking at this umbrella and I'm thinking, what's the most unenjoyable part of trying to spend time outdoors? It's when the sun is beating down on you and there's no break from it, no relief at all. So you buy an umbrella. Typically though, you've got the stand to deal with, right? You're trying to put your furniture around it. You've got a pole in between you and the person you're talking to. It can be a bit of a hassle. They're sometimes hard to set up and they're very expensive. I am so excited to introduce to you this weekly deal drop, which by the way, today is technically Friday, right? This price goes away Sunday night. This is from Belmont Garden. They are actually based out of San Diego, and they are bringing you an incredible 9-foot umbrella that comes with the stand, the base, and even comes with the bag that you fill with sand or dirt or gravel to weigh it down for you. All of this for $114.95. And I truly am amazed by that because I have been shopping out umbrellas. The ones in that price range, they're not coming with the stand and they're definitely not 9 feet across. So I'm really excited about the way this one's designed too, because like I was saying, you don't have a pole coming all the way down the middle. It's actually off to the side. So it's a really beautiful umbrella, easy design. This color is so pretty. That's the red. And I'll show you the other colors real quick and then we're gonna go to our special guest to give you all the details. This is called grass green. Isn't that pretty? I feel like you don't really see that out and around. In the middle, how gorgeous. I'm not surprised. We only have 60 left in the tan. So about, what is that, 5 dozen? Yeah, 5 dozen there. Here it is in this beautiful navy. And it's nighttime right now, so it might look black on your screen, but it is a true navy blue. As I mentioned, the umbrella, the stand, and the bag to fill with sand or gravel, it all comes included. I wanna go though to Lorna Coe, who is live from her garden in London, England, and you've got daylight, so it's perfect to showcase this umbrella. How are you?
I'm great, Michelle. Thank you so much for having me. Welcome to my garden here in London. And yes, it's 5 in the morning, so we've just got the sunrise, which is perfect to show you the new umbrella from Belmont Garden. It only launched on Monday, and it has been flying out. Belmont are based in San Diego, and they know a thing or two when it comes to hot weather. And they thought, do you know what? Let's come up with an umbrella that's cantilever, so it doesn't go in the center of your table or in the center of your gathering, it's from the side. Let's have it ready to go out of the box, so you've got that bag, as you mentioned. This is a base. You can put sand or gravel in here up to 75 pounds and weigh it down. But what you've also got is free flow technology. So do you see, Michelle, it's gently swaying in the wind, like you see in those very high-end luxury hotel umbrellas. And then I'm going to come close to camera because it also has wind flow technology. So this is a navy one. There's pockets in the canopy at the top. These pockets let the wind go up and through your umbrella, so you're not worrying about it blowing away. And Michelle, you may be familiar. These old-style umbrellas, they're like a big rain umbrella, and the trouble is, they're not stable. They go slap bang in the middle of your party, of your barbecue. They don't look very attractive. And Belmont thought, let's give you all the bells and whistles. Let's give you a cantilever umbrella. The only hard part, Michelle, is deciding what color to go for.
Look at that. You just, it's like you're fishing, you know? You just twist the little thing and you're off to the races. I think it's so elegant. I think it really adds to your setting. Because it used to be, you got an umbrella for the practicality, right? It was very utilitarian. You needed it for the shade. Well, now you can have that, but also add to the decor, to the feel, the vibe of your outdoor space, right? Look at how elegant that looks in your video, and you see how it does. It kind of sways and moves with the wind. I love that technology where it's not one solid piece. The wind can actually flow through. It makes it safer and easier to use. And the fact that you just crank it up and down and you're good to go really doesn't get simpler than that. So I will say, if you love this, especially, I'm gonna come over here, if you want the sand, we've only got about 60 of these left for everybody. This is 50 now. This is a weekly deal drop, so we did launch this last Monday. Sunday night at midnight, this deal goes away, and this was originally $161.95. So we've dropped almost $50 off for you to get this home and try it out. And then, Lorna, when we get it home, is it pretty easy to get set up and get going?
Yeah.
What do I need to do?
It's really simple. You get full instructions. You just have to put the base together, and then you've got that bag that comes with it. Put that with sand or gravel in there up to 75 pounds, and then use your handle, and then as soon as it gets warm and sunny, you're going to suddenly sit under this 9-foot radius umbrella. You're going to be able to entertain. And by the way, standing height under here, 8'6".
Wow.
So even if you've got some basketball player friends, they're going to be able to stand under this umbrella. And if you notice, my table and chairs are under it. They're not in the middle with a stand, in the middle of the table with an umbrella. It comes over the side. So if you've got a hot tub, if you've got a kiddie pool, if you want to have the umbrella. Oh, and you can see the wind is picking up here in London. Because of the free flow technology, it moves with the wind. And because of the wind flow technology, the little pockets in the canopy at the top, the wind goes up and through, so you have a more stable umbrella. But the best thing is, Michelle, you have got protection from the sun, you've got shade, and then at the end of the day, when you just want to put it down, this is how quick and easy it is to put your umbrella down. I mean, it couldn't be more simple than that. It's such an amazing umbrella with that weighted bag as well.
Your garden is dreamy. I mean, I'm looking at it's beautiful. Even our director and producer are like, yeah, the sweet little dog, and it just adds to the atmosphere. It really, truly does. And it's purchases like these that you know you'll use, and so I think it feels good to get something high quality, especially at a great price like this. And I am not exaggerating when I say I just recently was at one of the big depot type stores looking around at the outdoor stuff. Umbrellas are not cheap, and they are the ones that are this price are not this size. They're not this quality. This is a San Diego-based company. They're absolutely beautiful in person. And the fact that it comes with the base and the stand and the sandbag as well, everything's included. Typically, if I saw this price, I would think, okay, that's just the umbrella. Now I've got to go find the stand, right? Then I have to get it all set up, and typically it's right in the middle of your shade. So now I'm looking at a pole instead of the person I'm talking to, and I have to like work my furniture around it. You have so much free space under this. I mean, this is huge.
It's absolutely immense, because Belmont Garden, they're a family-based business in San Diego, and they wanted to bring you an umbrella that this summer gives you the freedom to enjoy your time in your yard or garden for longer. So even on the hottest days, you've suddenly got 9 feet of shade, of protection from the sun. But they also wanted it to be ready out of the box. This bag that comes with it is heavy-duty nylon. You fill it with sand or gravel. It's got a buckle as well, so you can secure it with a buckle. I'm going to show you my other camera here. This is the buckle, and then you've got hook and loop technology. So you just put this around the base, you do the buckle up, and then you've got all the stability you need out of the box. And that crank handle, if you see how easy this is to put up and down, you'll suddenly realize this is why. It's, for me, this is like a TS offer, Michelle. It is such a great, oh, sorry, my dog's barking there. She's getting excited.
So
but I just think this summer, and one of the biggest pieces of furniture in your garden, Michelle, is usually your umbrella. So what is your current umbrella like? Is it like the old style ones, like this one, where you have to put it in the middle of the table or the middle of your gathering?
Horrible.
They're not stable in the wind. They go moldy. They're just not great. Or would you rather have one with free flow technology that floats with the wind, but even better, that wind flow technology, those pockets in the canopy up here? This means in breezy weather, the wind will go up and through your umbrella. And this, having the red in my garden, has totally transformed it here. I've only got a very small garden, but suddenly I've got the look of those high-end luxury spas. I love the red. Those 5-star hotels. It really is an amazing pop of color. And the value, as I say, is just incredible.
Well, we happen to have 5 Flex Pay today too, which we, didn't have when we first debuted this. And so $22.99, and it's on its way to you, which is really incredible. And I will say this too. Obviously you love this for shade, but there is nothing more frustrating than a random summer, rainstorm coming and all of your patio furniture gets soaked and now your cushions are wet. If you have something like this, with 9 feet of coverage, I mean, you're protecting now that patio furniture as well. Now, clearly, if you're having a hurricane and there's crazy winds, you're gonna wanna close this up and put it away. And you know, the ones over here too show you how even more so if you're, you know, not gonna be using it for a while, you can really close this thing down. It just slides up and down and then you crank it open or closed. But this is how they look when they're fully stored away. If you want the sand, this is gonna be your last call because at this point we have 40 total in the tan.
Wow.
And it's a really pretty neutral, and a lot of us, maybe you have light pavers, maybe you've got light cushions. The green, very popular as well. This would be so beautiful. It would almost disappear into the trees. We've got 70. 70 left. So these are the final days of this weekly deal drop. This price goes away at midnight on Sunday. Here's the navy, and I know it's, you know, 1 a.m. on the East Coast here, so it might look black on your screen. It is navy blue. It's a true navy blue. That's so pretty. And then the one that Lorna has and the one that I've been standing under is this beautiful red, which is so vibrant. And there is like a slight sheen to this fabric too, Lorna.
Yep, I'm so glad you mentioned that, Michelle, because this is also 420 denier Oxford cloth. This is one of the highest standard fabrics you can get with a garden umbrella. So it's not just that free flow technology and the wind flow technology that helps against breezes and the wind. You've got really substantial Oxford cloth fabric. And to put this up and down, I mean, multiple times, I'm not particularly strong, but if I can do this, anyone can do this. Sure. And I'm suddenly, on the hottest of summer days, I'm relaxing in the shade. I'm getting the cooling effect of being an under umbrella. But the look you get from this really does look like something in a 5-star hotel that you'd see by the pool or perhaps on a beach bar. Look at it gently sway in the breeze. That's because it's floating, it's not static. And those pockets in the canopy means the wind goes up and through. So you can just relax, Michelle, get yourself a cocktail, a nice drink, put some music on, get that barbecue going, and knowing that you've got protection from the sun at any time, and it's not in the center of your table, it's off to the side.
I mean, I would even say, get your Today Special, get that beautiful hammock that we have coming up again at 1 o'clock. Put it right under this. Maybe you get 2 hammocks, you get the little table to put, you know, in between. You have just elevated your summertime relaxation. I mean, sky's the limit with this. I think this is the kind of thing that, yes, you need to have, but that doesn't mean it has to be impractical. It doesn't mean it has to be ugly. It doesn't mean it has to be stressful for you. It can be something that has the technology to make it, you know, easy to sway and let the wind through, so you're not concerned about that. It's large enough with that 9-foot diameter here. It's also gonna be more practical because of the way this is designed to not have that pole right down the middle, so you can fit lots of furniture or people underneath it. I love that, yes, it is coming with the base and the stand. It's coming with the bag that you're gonna fill with either sand or gravel. You just want something heavy in there to kind of weigh the base down. And you could move this as well, which I love, Lorna. I'm not putting cement in a hole somewhere where I have no creativity or, you know, any options for myself. So you know, it's such a great value on this today.
That's such a great point, Michelle. You can move this around. You can take it with you if you move house, but there is an option in the base. There's actually 4 holes. So if you have decking, you can drill it down if you want to. So if you want it as a permanent umbrella, you can do that. But most people, they just fill the bag that comes with it, they put it up, and then at the end of the day, this is how easy it is to put your umbrella away. And I'm just going to show you, when you fold it back in, there's a little lever here. You lift it up, and then you literally gently pull it down, and then your umbrella is stored like this, and it takes up such a small footprint, considering it's such a big umbrella, that suddenly you've got the freedom in your yard to not worry about storing a massive umbrella. You've literally got a very, very compact storage system with your umbrella. But what I love about this is the easiness of putting this up and down. And if you can turn a handle, you can put up an umbrella.
There you go.
And it's like the ones, look at this. I mean, it's so easy to do. And then suddenly you have got instant shade, instant wow factor and glamour in the garden as well, because this is a big piece of furniture. It's beautiful.
It's large too. I will say, like, this pricing, typically you're going to see a 7-foot maybe, 7.5 max at this price. This is 9 feet. By the way, this is our today special. We just thank you so much for bringing it over here. This is what I'm talking about. This is summertime relaxation right here. No sun in my face. If I get a little sprinkle, I'm fine. I'm underneath this big umbrella, right? Easy to move. You got a $15.99 flex payment here, a $22 flex payment here. I mean, that's under 40 bucks to get this whole setup home. That is a great deal. This is free shipping, by the way. The hammock that I'm in, the Today Special. I will warn you, the tan color of this umbrella is now, you need to be in the ordering process to be able to get that. We have 20 available for everyone.
Wow.
Grass green, we have 60 now. So 5 dozen grass green, fewer than 2 dozen of the tan. We have that beautiful navy blue, and we also have this gorgeous, vibrant red, and it really does make a huge difference to, I mean, how many of us have maybe a great backyard, but you haven't really taken the time to put the furniture and the things that you need to actually use the space and enjoy the space? If it's not enjoyable, if you feel like you're getting fried by the sun every time you're outside, you're never gonna use that space. It's amazing the temperature difference when you're in the shade and how beautiful this looks and how much more encouraging it is to get you outside to actually enjoy your yard in the spring and the summertime, don't you think?
Oh, 100%. Michelle, you look so relaxed there. You look so ready for the summer. And to get an umbrella home like this, where you do get the base, you get a bag that you fill with your own sand or gravel, you put it on and you can enjoy it out of the box. And you can also enjoy the fact the free flow and the wind flow technology built into this means it will move with the breeze. The wind will go up and through that canopy with the pockets at the top. All you have to do, the hard part, Michelle, is choose your color and then sit back this summer, relax under the shade of this huge cantilever umbrella.
It is gorgeous. Okay, the countdown is on. We have 13 in the tan. Lorna, you and I are supposed to present this next hour. I don't think the tan will be here for that one. So I would definitely throw that in your cart. In fact,